humility and patience. I was doing real life renovation. And though I made mistake on occasion, I bounce back, I'm a one-man nation. Proactive, no procrastination. I avoid limitation. I ain't affected by inflation. Outside everyday dedication.
Welcome to another episode of the Neuro Health Show. Hope you lot are well. Hope your families are well. Check up on your families, man. Check up on your friends too. Make sure they're doing well physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. It's important, man. Now, this show that I've started is not to judge people and it's not to look down on anyone. Everything that I say, the majority of you guys know already. I'm just reiterating it in my own way. Now, mental health is a serious thing, and I take it very, very seriously because I've dealt with it, and I know a lot of people that have also dealt with it. But what I can't accept is people doing negative things and then blaming it on mental health. Now, a lot of you lot might have heard of the rapper from Birmingham. His name's called Socks. Before I even go into this, I ain't gonna do no personal attacking. Let's just get that right. I'm not gonna use this platform to attack anyone personally or go that way with my content. You know which way I'm talking about. We'll leave that to them man over there. No shade. It's interesting content. Some of it is funny, but this ain't what this is. This is the Neuro Health Show, which is about improving your neural health. You feel me? Now, we've got the rapper Socks from Birmingham, and he had an episode. He urinated on his baby mum. Now, whatever kind of kinky things you want to get up to in your own time, that's cool. As long as obviously your partner is consensual. But clearly she wasn't, which is crazy to me, first of all. But that's not why we're here. The reason why I'm speaking on this is because I watched the apology video and you brought up mental health. Before I get into it, I'm just going to let you guys watch the apology video.
Instagram. I'm sorry that I've took so long to make a video responding. I don't have management, I'm self-managed, so I have to make every decision myself. As some of you are aware, there was a video going around on social media on the 20th of December of me having a mental health breakdown at my baby mum's address. For those of you that have seen the video and those of you that haven't, I urinated within the living room. All I can say is I'm embarrassed with myself. I've let my whole legacy down, my career.
Big liability. Big liability. You urinated on your baby mum. And you have the nerve to call that a mental health breakdown. No. I'm a strong advocate for mental health. I know a lot of people suffer with it. I've suffered with it myself in the past. Extreme mental health. Like I said, I know a lot of people that suffered with it. And not one person that I know has told me a symptom of their mental health led them to urinate on another individual without consent. No, bro. Not even gonna call you bro. No, Socks. No. That ain't right. That's wrong. That's vile. That's detestable. And I'm not gonna let you use mental health as a way to slide through that one. Let me give you a quick breakdown. You see, as human beings, we have two versions of ourselves. We have obviously different versions of ourselves, but we have two main versions of ourselves. One is the person that we are when we are on a low vibration. And the other one is the person that we are when we're on a higher vibration. Some people say high vibration, some people say high frequency, some people say low vibration, some people say low frequency. But what it is, it's the state of mind, body, and soul at the time. Now, the person you are in your low vibration and the person that you are in your high vibration is still you. Let's get that right. That is still a part of you. It's just how you deal with situations when you're going through these vibrations. Now, what I'm going to do is read out some of the symptoms of mental health. I wrote them down. So the symptoms of mental health, we have unmanageable anxiety, depression, disassociation from reality, social withdrawal, emotional outbursts, and physical symptoms like extreme fatigue, panic attacks, or insomnia. Now, I didn't hear urinating on your baby mum socks. I didn't hear that. So we're not going to let you swing that one. What happened is that you was in a low vibration and you acted out on your vibration. You acted out on your frequency. Now, what I'm not saying is that you're not going through mental health. You may be going through mental health. You probably are. You could be going through depression. You could be going through anxiety. You could be getting panic attacks. You could be having emotional outbursts. I'm not going to say that you're not. More than likely, you're going through some ish right now, battling some demons. But the point I'm trying to get across is that we're not going to allow you to say that because you urinated on your baby mom, that was the result of a mental health breakdown. No. Urinating on someone requires some sort of calculation. We don't just wake up and urinate on people that we don't like. You've thought about it. It's pre-planned. This is what I'm going to do. Now, this is why I say drop out the corn. Cornography, Cornhub, all of that. Drop it out. Because what happens, it starts to tamper with our brains. And then when we get into that low vibration, we start doing madness. Well, not we, people start doing madness and then blaming it on mental health breakdowns. No, you're not going to use mental health as a scapegoat. If you're going through mental health, you deal with the symptoms that you're feeling. The symptoms may be, like I've just read, disassociation from reality, emotional outbursts, and so on and so forth. Insomnia, panic attacks, and so on and so forth. Not urinating. Urination. I don't even know if that's a word. But not urinating on other individuals. We can't accept that, and we're not going to let that slide. Let's listen to the rest of the apology.
I was in a consensual relationship with the person. I was going through a bad breakup. We recently had a child, which I don't get to see. None of this is an excuse. I expect zero sympathy. I'm just genuinely embarrassed that I've let all my fans down. I understand for every DJ that doesn't want to work with me, every MC that doesn't want to share the stage, and I will refund every single ticket, even if I have to get a job on a building site over the next few months. Based on John, not socks. My mental health is not very good.
Based on John, not socks. Okay. So I'll refer to you as John, because that apology was based as John and not socks. John, here's the realness. I was dealing with mental health for the longest of times. Now, this ain't no preaching. This is just a word of advice. Something that helped me cope with the mental health that I was dealing with. And not even that it helped me cope. It changed my entire life around. And that's something that I created called SAS mode, aka SAS mode. Now, what that is no sugar, no alcohol, no animals, no smoking, and no sex. That for me was the foundation to regulating my nervous system, John. That was the foundation. I'm not saying life gets perfect and everything happens straight away, but that's the foundation. When you start resisting from certain things, it brings clarity. Now, once you've got clarity, you're not going to urinate on a woman without consent. And I keep saying without consent because I know people do whatever they do. Like, I ain't judging. There's no judgment over here. But when you do an act like that to someone, I can't let you draw for the mental health card. No. But like I was saying, SAS mode, aka SAS mode, that helped me and gave me clarity. So this is what I'm suggesting to you to try. If you can't cut out all 5 things, if you can't cut out all 5, then start with 1. Start with the easiest one. Then add 2. Then add the 3rd. Before you know it, you'll be feeling different. More clarity will come. If you're serious, then take that on board, John. Because this right here is mental. But not mental health. This is just craziness. I had to get that across to you guys because a lot of people do try to do madness, and then when they get caught out or exposed, they draw for the mental health card. Mental health card has a lot of different symptoms. The ones that I read out, that's not all the symptoms. There's still more. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've acted out of character ample times when I've been frustrated, upset, nervous, anxious. I've done things that maybe I shouldn't have done. But I understand that this is me. I can't blame mental health. It was a mental health breakdown. No. But yeah, the main point that I'm trying to get across is mental health is not a joke. Thousands of men deal with it. Millions of men deal with it. So quite frankly, to pull off a stunt like that and blame mental health is a disrespect to the millions of people around the world that are suffering with mental health but have never ever even thought to do something as reckless and detestable as that. Yeah? Now, let's end this on a positive note. SAS mode can help you guys. Now, I'm going to get into it more throughout the show. It's something that I'm going to continually push because I'm a living witness and a living testimony that withdrawing from sugar, alcohol, animals, smoking, and sex regulated my nervous system and gave me clarity. I'm gonna get into it though. I will get into it, but that's all for now. If this episode has helped you, you know what to do. And if you think this episode can help someone else, again, you know what to do. And remember, a healthy man has many goals, but a sick man only has one. Boom.